Howdy friends, I want to show you my new favorite paper airplane. It's from 23rd Fighter Group, Fighting Tigers. So it's got this famous mouth and the Flying Tigers, the 23rd Fighter Group now, from World War II, and now they're still active. So, first thing that you're going to have to do when you do any of these paper airplanes, you're going to have to figure out the settings on your printer, and they're all different. It might be center the page. It might be shrink to fit. You have to find a setting that gets the image perfectly in the middle and as far to the edges as possible. So there's almost no home printers that print all the way to the edge. So if you have one of those, you're very lucky. But 99% of you guys out there, you're just going to have to cut this white stuff off. So find the setting in your printer, center and shrink to fit, okay? You want it perfectly centered on the page so that the back side and the front side, or bottom and top, line up perfectly. So the first thing you're going to do is fold it in half like this, okay? Then I'm going to show you a trick to cut off these stupid white things the best. So the best way is, now you cut them off. First you fold it in half, and now you cut off the edges. This way you're doing two birds in one stone, and you can cut it shorter. It's a shorter cut, and which makes it straighter, you see? So there's the back edge, and you see I got a little white. Now, when you're cutting this edge here, you got to go perfectly along, but it doesn't matter if you go in here, because this is kind of like dead space. It's not used afterwards. You're just going to fold it in. So we're going to cut perfectly along here and then kind of go in towards this box here. Okay? Let's do that. You don't want any white showing on this edge because it'll look dumb. Oh, I've got to hold it perfect too. Okay, so now then, you see how I'm now cutting, not perfect, I'm cutting in here a little bit more than you think you should. But it's okay because, like I said, it's just going to get folded in later. Okay, so now I've got this edge almost perfect. The back edge, well, there's a little white there. Let's trim that off. Let's trim that off. Okay, so now, you see, yeah, that's okay. We did the top edge and the back edge, and now all we got to do is the nose we have to cut along here. That's why it's easier to fold it in half, and now we're going to start right at the tip of the nose and go towards this edge, or from this side, right at the tip of the nose and go towards this edge here. Because like I said, these are going to be folded in later, so it's kind of like dead weight. So this edge doesn't have to be perfect. What you want to do is cut it right here at the very tip. So let's do that. So I'm going to cut now from the tip of the nose into the bottom of the box. It's called bottom. So right at the tip there. So now we fold it all the way. So we put it down like this, and then we just follow the instructions. 1, and the lines. 2, this is called the best paper airplane in 10 folds. It's like exactly 10 folds actually. So that was 1, 2, then you do the nose, right here, 3, and then, this is kind of the tricky part where most people mess up. This line right here, we're going to do that one, the leading edge of the wings. So, let's see, how can you see that the best? So you just got to follow that. You just put your fingers on these lines here like that and try to make it as best as possible. Like that. Like that. Okay? When you do this right, then the line is right perfectly on the leading edge, and this part right here is right in the middle of the airplane. Right in the middle, so that when you fold it, it's like that, you see? So let's do that again. You can see what I'm doing? There. Look at that. There we go. Just right along that line. You'll know you did it right. And that when the line is, oh, you see that? It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But look at it. It's shaping up. So now we've got this standard delta form. Looks like this now. And now we just fold it in half. Okay. And now we fold the wings down along those lines there. Okay. Again, you gotta just put your fingers in those lines and fold them down. There we go. That one is nearly perfect. Now when you've done one, you can use it to do the other. You turn it over and then you match the wings up like this. You see? Okay. And that, if it's printed out good and perfectly symmetrical, then that should just automatically give you the best edge there. You see? And it's a pretty good match. Pretty good match. See? Okay, so now we've got this shape. Now we got to fold up the dihedral wings right there. Okay? And again, we got to follow the lines. So, where are you? Where can you see it best? Right there. So there's the line right there. And remember, this one goes up a little bit like that. So, well, I got sloppy there. Not exactly on the line. But these ones are up a little bit, right? So you don't fold it perfectly in line in the back here, but you fold it up a little. It's in the book and also in the template. So now we'll do the other one. And that's it. And that's it. Now we just pop them out like this. And that's it. The best paper airplane in only 10 folds. And you got the cool tiger mouth, or tiger shark mouth, Flying Tigers 23rd Fighter Group. You got the eyes, you got the tiger, and you got the American thing there. The rondelle, they call it. Now, when it flies like this. And you can see the machine guns. I was thinking of putting the machine guns here instead. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. And because when the plane flies, it flies best like this. Don't tape it together like this. Doesn't fly that well. And you don't need tape or paper clips or anything. When it flies, it's going to fly like this. And that's the best way. And then you can see the machine guns. Of course, I could put the machine guns up there. Okay, my friends. Can't really show you it flying here. It'll just hit the door. So, that's it. Go down to the link. This one is free for limited time only. And like I said, let me know, where do you want the machine guns? Because actually, they go here. That's more correct. This, I'm also going to make the A-10 Thunderbolt version because the 23rd Fighting Group, the Flying Tigers, is still there. They're flying A-10s and they're gray with this mouth and eyes. Really cool. Okay, I hope you like it. And if you missed the free phase, you can get this in Etsy for $1 something, not sure. And then there's a pack with all sorts of them, a package deal. So, hope you like that. This is my new favorite plane. Looks really cool. Oh, and the F-4 Phantom flew in these colors too, but without the Flying Tiger. So, this could be an F-4 Phantom that flew over Vietnam. I think they flew without the mouth though. Anyways, 23rd Fighter Group, Flying Tigers, really cool.